Hi, my name is Michelle G. O'Neill, and I played Shianndrea Toshigawa in the live-action short film called Jeddah, Tales of the Toshigawa. I've been asked to answer a few questions, so fortunately I have the questions here in front of me on my laptop so I don't mess up too badly. So here we go. As I said before, my name is Michelle G. O'Neill, and I'm an actress based out of Los Angeles. How did I get into acting? Glad you asked. I actually got into acting because of my father. When I was little, I couldn't decide what I wanted to be when I grew up. I kept changing careers. One day I wanted to be a doctor, then an astronaut, then a singer, then a dancer. And finally my dad just said, hey, why don't you just become an actress? Then you can be all those things. Pretty sure he was half joking when he said that, but I took it seriously, so here we are. Was I always into action? Yes. I love watching action films, action TV shows. I grew up watching them with my dad and yeah, thought that I should be in them too. Did I read comic books? Yes. As a teen, I read Justice League, X-Men, Tomb Raider, Catwoman, and my absolute favorite, Wonder Woman. Tell us about Wonder Woman Balance of Power. Well, Wonder Woman Balance of Power was a campaign for the role when they were getting ready to make the feature film. So it was actually meant to be just an audition tape that I sent over to Warner Brothers. And unfortunately, they sent it back and said that they do not accept unsolicited tapes, so I didn't get to audition for the role. But Ron Santiago, who is an incredible filmmaker and helped me with the project, decided to release the shorts onto the internet as fan films. I didn't know what that was. I didn't know that that was even a thing. But after Ron told me what that is and explained it to me, I thought, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. And then it turned out that the Wonder Woman shorts ended up being the first Wonder Woman fan films of its kind. So even cooler, kudo points. How did I get the part of Shianndrea Toshigawa? Well, kind of happened organically. I was at a comic book convention getting ready to screen our Wonder Woman short. I met Marthius Wade at his table when he had all of his Jeddah comic books out. And I think he said, you know, you could play Jeddah. And I went, you know, I could. Not realizing what I was saying completely. After thumbing through it, I went, yeah, no, I could totally play her. And so it kind of stemmed from there. At least I think I believe that's how that happened. He'll correct me if I'm wrong. What do I think of the script versus the story? Well, unfortunately, we didn't get to finish the film, so I didn't have a full script. So I can't really compare the two, but I was excited to have some source material to work on. What was my experience like portraying the character? Well, I loved doing the deep dive of entering Jeddah's world and researching her and getting to know her and bond with her and have this strong connection with her. I was just really bummed that I didn't get a chance to explore and discover more of her on screen. So hopefully maybe one day I'll get the opportunity to step back into her world. Who knows? What are my hopes for the future of Jeddah, Tales of the Toshigawa? Well, I can't wait for this to come out as an animated feature film or even a series. I would love to be a part of it. I think Marthius is an incredible creator, and I'm so grateful to him for allowing me to be a part of it when I did, and hopefully in the future with this animation series. It's truly a wonderful story, and I don't see how it couldn't be made at least into an animation show or series of movies. I think there's just so much potential and growth there, and I think fans would really dig it. So yeah. Thanks for having me.